Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at ASP isotopes. This was a request by one of the followers and I am actually mentioning this because I want to remind you all again that anyone can make requests for stocks to be analyzed, and I will most likely cover them, especially if there is a trade setup or an idea to follow for the future. Now in the case of this chart, it is actually quite difficult to get a clear interpretation of this because the structure is not ideal. So I am actually going to focus on the larger time frame where, okay, I consider this a wave 1 and then this is a wave 2, this is a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and honestly this could have already been the fifth wave to the upside. We could always extend even further. I could count it in a different way where I would actually even expect it to get still another high before we actually complete this movement. But the main idea is that here we had three waves, actually four waves complete, and we are looking still for continuation, for the possibility, because as I said, it is possible. It is very, very possible that this movement to the upside is complete and we would be looking at a very large wave 2 to the downside to follow. Now, in that case, for the long time frame, for this large correction, we would only have support starting from $2.8 and it goes down to 62 cents, the 62 cents level. But I still want to be looking for continuation to the upside in case we may still get some, and even if we don't, we will likely get some reaction from a closer support area that we would be looking for in the case of this being either a 1-2 setup or an AB setup. Doesn't matter too much. The idea is that we can still continue to track the upside here, and in this case we would be looking at a support zone between, let's say, $7.50 down to around $4.7. So far we actually completed what seems to be a 5-wave move to the downside in this area, so I would say that we only have an A wave down at best. It could be a wave 1 where this is a much larger correction, but as I said, we can still continue to track a larger movement to the upside that could still be developing. And for now there isn't much to be said except that I can provide you a resistance zone for this area here for a wave B. We so far surpassed the 61.8% retracement level, and we actually have a structure that seems as it could develop into something more, but so far I see only 3 waves to the upside in this area. So yeah, we are still looking to continue to the downside in a wave C, and we will continue to track mainly that until we actually break above the $10.8 level at a 78.6% retracement level. And if we actually already topped here in a wave B, I would be looking for an ideal target for a wave C at the $7.6 level at the 100% extension, which is actually quite close to the 38.2% retracement here, the beginning of the support zone for wave 2. And if this turns into something more bearish, where we would instead be looking for a third wave to the downside, which is still very possible, we would be looking at the ideal target at the 138.2% extension at $6.7. Now, getting to this level doesn't confirm that it isn't a wave C and that it is a third wave to the downside, and that it's clear we are forming a 5-wave move down and then we are going a 3-wave move up, and then boom, even lower into the larger support zone for the longer time frame wave 2. It can happen in both scenarios. It's just about the probabilities that it would suggest. But overall, we do have quite a strong support level at this area that I would expect to provide a decent reaction to the upside regardless. Not to mention we also have the 50% retracement level right below it. But even before, we actually have another level of support here, and I would also look at this area for price action support. But mainly I am focusing on these levels that created more strong movements to the upside, like this and this. So those would be the most relevant, being the 123.6% extension. They pretty much overlap at $7, and then the 138.2% extension. But for now, this is it. These are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover. And I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.